Hello and welcome along people to another one of my videos. My name is Mert Walsh. Welcome to the Mad Leprechaun and the second round of the British F2 F.S.R.A Sidecar Championship from Donington Park. Join me after the intro where we'll go sidecar racing. Welcome along to race one. Eyes on the lights, we're about to go racing. And a good start. Alan Fownes, then Lee Crawford, Daryl Gibson, Steve Ramsden, Michael Jackson, Brian Olario, Bob Dawson, Rob Atkinson, Liam Saunders, Gary Horsepole, and that is your top 10 going into the first corner. As we go through Craner Curves with Dave Schofield and Josh Smith, they are in 13th place behind Liam Saunders and Gary Horsepole. Going into the old hairpin. Where did they come from? That's Pete Fownes and Jevon Wormsley. The answer is the back of the grid. Pete and Jevon are having to work their way through the field because they didn't qualify. Too much time spent playing with their new fairing. We're in 7th place now with Brian Olario and Arlo Brown coming through Coppice. A big slide for the number 8 machine as they chase after Bob Dawson and Matty Sims. Dave pops out of the slipstream from behind Liam Saunders, coming up to the Robert chicane. Liam carries maybe a little bit too much speed and cuts the left-hand part of the chicane. It's the start of lap 2. We have Alan Fownes, Daryl Gibson, Steve Ramsden, Michael Jackson, Bob Dawson, Brian Olario, Gary Horsepole. Peter Fownes is now in 8th. If I'm honest, slightly taken aback and a little bit surprised. Lee Crawford and Scott Hardy are back in 16th place after starting so well. Brian Olario and Arlo Brown coming through Craner Curves. They are in 6th place. Peter Fownes and Jevon Wormsley waste no time getting past. They started 20th and now are up to 6th in a lap and a half. We're riding with Dave Schofield and Josh Smith again, chasing hard after Wayne Lockie and Benjamin Binns. Into the double apex right-hander of Coppice, and there's a lot of movement from the rear wheel as they try to get on the power. Hard on the brakes for the Robert chicane, only to be passed by Lee Crawford and Scott Hardy. Turns out Lee hit the kill switch in the first lap, dropping him from 2nd to 16th. Matty Ramsden trying their hand at a bit of entomology, bug collecting that is. I'm sure they'll be doing a lot more bug collecting when they go to the Isle of Man in a couple of weeks' time. They're having a bit of a quiet race at the moment. I think they're lying in 3rd position. Dave Schofield and Josh Smith chasing hard after Rob Atkinson and Shane Colebrook. I'm a bit concerned that Shane had a bit of a moment then. God, Dave is good through here, you know. Rob is using all of the track and then some more. Coming to the start of lap 4, Brian Olario is hitting the rev limiter as he goes down the start and finish straight behind Gary Horsepole. Lee Crawford passes Brian going into Redgate. Down Craner Curves now, and Lee has got his eyes set on Gary Horsepole as well. And he passes him going into the old hairpin. Coming into the Starkey's Bridge section, into the left-hander. Ooh, you can hear that tyre squeak as it slams down coming out of McLean's. Going uphill now and towards Coppice. Dave and Josh are trying their hardest to try and reel in Wayne Lockey. Oh, Dave is quick through here. Going downhill now towards Roberts. On the brakes. No. Wayne is just a little bit harder on the brakes. A little bit offline. Slipstream perhaps. Down the start and finish straight. Through Redgate. Starting to go down Craner Curves again. Great battle going on here. Ooh, chair wheel in the air there, going down through Craner Curves. Oh, that allows Rob Atkinson and Shane Colbrook back through. So at the start of lap 6, we have Alan Founds, followed by Peter Founds. Sorry about the dodgy camera work. Daryl Gibson in third, followed by Lee Crawford, Stephen Matty Ramsden. I'm sure Michael Jackson and Jake Roberts, followed by Bob Dawson and Matty Sims, Gary Horsepole, Brian Alaria, Liam Saunders, Dave Schofield, Charlie Morfitt, followed by Wayne Lockey, James Saunders, Craig Goodyear, and Chris Schofield. Unfortunately, Chris and Dave retired a little bit later because of oil pressure issues. Unfortunately, Chris and Dave weren't the only ones to retire. Andrew Bingham and Steve Dalton, they had a serious problem and had to pull into the wrong end of pit lane. Rob Atkinson and Shane Colbrook, they too had to retire, unfortunately with gear selector problems. Unfortunately, Dave Schofield, Josh Smith joined Bob Dawson and Matty Sims to round up the non-finishers of race 1. But here's the checker flag, and here are the winners of race 1. Alan Founds, followed very, very closely by his brother Peter.
Well, that must be it.
And oh, what could have been. Third place for Lee Crawford and Scott Hardy.
Third place is James Saunders and Sarah Stoker.
Still developing that bike. I can go faster. Dean Ratcliffe came up in third with Jay Bella Smith up in fourth.
Right, second place is Danny John Saunders and Ben Stout.
Yates, and they're still coming across the line. Look down the middle, down the side.
safe as well, because the major.
Right, and the winners of the cup is Brian Alaria and Arlo Brown.
Great rise in all classes there. So again, a lap record. Getting pushed around here. Yeah, just try musical commentators here. It's all very confusing here.
Dive bombs up the inside.
It's not bad for a person who switches his engine off.
Basically a monster or a 600 SS.
I'm loving your French passenger.
Fantastic ride. Last on the grid for Pete
So
Burns
where's
and
our... We've got the Junior Super Sport boats out there as well. So on pole we've got Roger Everton, Chase Collymore next to him. Then the first of the Ducati Desert which is Dominic Cann. Then on road 2 we've got Carl Smiley, Kevin Sutton. So it's quite a mix up this. Yeah, quite a few bits and pieces there to keep an eye on. Well, hopefully the targets will do the right thing by us. Yeah, what we find is this is a very well matched class because they've got the 60 responsibilities there.
If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed this video for any particular reason whatsoever, please feel free to leave a thumbs down. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section below, and then that way I shall see you in the next one. Until next time, people, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.